And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show for all of you watching. All right, this is looking a little bit funny, man. Straight up, this looking like ice cubes. It ain't looking like chicken, but for all of you watching, Reaper Crew, you know what time it is? We are. Let me see what time it is. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is? On the move on. Yes. For all of you watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, we have a productive stream. And for a lot of you watching, I am going to be playing a little bit of tennis. Be a little tennis with a little bit of these mosquitoes. See if I get one. Anyways, for all of you watching, hey, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are amazing. Thank you for tuning in on a weekly basis. My moderators, thank you so much for my moderators to be here. I know my moderators have to work, so they go to the bathroom to moderate. Shout out to all my moderators. Don't get fired for all of you. We're going to use a little bit of that spicy stuff. Anyways, before anything, we got some whiskey to show you. Yes, but I gotta show you this. I don't know why this is looking like ice cubes. Let's start flipping this chicken. Today I will be cooking. I love the chicken that I made the other day. The day I made some chicken and it was a doozy. It was really good. I loved it, and sometimes when you eat some pizza and you like the pizza, you gotta order it again. And today I'm gonna order up a good old meal, good old home meal. Barbecue. Yes. For all of you watching, if this is your first time watching, this is not the Disney Channel, and this is not Fox News or CNN. This is a real channel, a real live stream, and you could interact with me in the chat room just by sending a little super chat. If you are a member, I'll see you. Hello, members. I see you. You guys are awesome, and don't forget to subscribe. I got a lot of energy because I had some coffee in the morning, and I still got that sugar in me. That sugar. On this stream, I want to show you some whiskeys that I'm planning on maybe touching, putting in my glass. We have to talk about this. Nobody talks about this, yeah? This is almost a limited release. Real good for any of you that like scotch. Check this out. Cigar Reserve. We might be sucking that up on the stream. The best release of Four Roses. Don't let other YouTubers tell you, oh yes, so isn't the real thing unless you want Apple. OBSF. This is the real deal, the recipe. I will maybe lick that one up too. For all of you, somebody recently showed me a picture of them having some Jeffersons, and I have some Jeffersons, yes. Shout out to Jefferson's Reserve. I need to knock out some of these bottles. I know there's a lot of you out here that are watching these live streams, watching these videos, and some of you collect. We're not here to collect. I'm here to review. So for all of you, 10 out of 10 whiskey, we're only going to show you. And also, I am watching the Georgia versus Alabama game. It's a heck of a game, and I'm going to say this. Also, one of the whiskeys out here that you should definitely have in your arsenal. If you don't have this in your arsenal, I'm going to say this. You have an issue if you don't have this in the arsenal. Make sure when you do buy the Russells, put a little hearts, put a little bit of doo-doo if you don't have any XOs in your life, put a little bit of doo-doo, and shout out to all the dookie riders in the walls. XOXO. Anyways, Portamatters, look, 10-year. Underrated the 10-year. You have to have this in your arsenal because sometimes you're so sick and tired of having that rare whiskey, right? To get you grounded, to make you feel like, you know what, I like whiskey that's under $50. Get yourself a Russell's Reserve. Anyways, not to promote too much because I'm not here to promote, but for all of you, we got to drink the rest of this, okay? I got a little bit left of this Blanton's. We might open up a brand new Blanton's. Somebody's little stinky dog's barking. You know what that stinky dog needs to do? He needs to go fetch a bone. Anyways, the point of the matter is, one of the best whiskeys actually on the stream is going to be this one. Some people don't believe it because, well, if you're an old person, your taste buds, they just die off. That's what it is. So if you're 80 years old, woo, this might taste like Fruit Loops, Flintstones, vitamins, Flintstone vitamins. I just said Fruit Loops. Look, man, I don't know, man. I don't know why I said Fruit Loops. Maybe it's because I'm watching the Georgia versus Alabama game, and the helmet of the Georgia player has looking like Fruit Loops. But the point of the matter is, look, man, let's just say it over here. I got some chicken ready to go. I'm missing one thing. And the one thing I'm missing is some lube. I'm missing some lube on this son of a gun. I forgot the lube. It ain't gonna be P. Diddy lube, I'll tell you that. Have you guys seen the new Netflix video on P. Diddy? Go check it out. Shout out to 50 Cent. That man is a genius. Curtis Jackson, whatever his name is. Curtis Jackson, that man is a goddamn genius. I knew he was a genius the moment that he bought a literal portion of the vitamin water. Wow, wow, wow. Anyways, let me go get some lube. All right, time to dose this up with some lube. Here we go, baby. Shout out to my chat room. By the way, we need a little bit of affection here, okay? In the chat room, I need a little bit of affection. Do me a favor, hit that like button. Hit that like button. We need those likes up. If we don't get the likes up today on this stream, I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to say that right now. For all of you watching, we need those likes up. Hit that like button if you want to keep on seeing these streams, because officially, we need to get it rolling, man. My algorithm, man. I'm out here flexing out here. Did you know that if you have a mosquito that is biting you and sucking your blood, all you have to do is flex. Once you flex, it pops. It pops. Some of you didn't know that, did you? Here we go. Let's move this. And let's start doing this. Let's put some lube on the son of a gun. One thing is first, already check this to see if it has any bones. No bones. This is boneless. Boneless chicken thighs. Boneless chicken thighs. Beautiful. Boneless chicken thighs. All right, for all of you, let's start putting some lube. Here we go. There we go. Looks healthy. Looks healthy. Real healthy. Looks real healthy. Now, before I season, you guys know that we have to drink something. Okay, so let's back up a little bit. Okay, I need to drink something. I can't be just streaming and not drinking something. So what am I going to drink? Well, I have a lot of choices. I could drink some beer that I have in my refrigerator. I could drink a little bit of Gatorade. Or I could drink a whiskey. Or I could drink, well, I could drink, what is it, cranberry apple? Oh, I got some cranberry apple inside. Let me figure this out. What am I going to drink? I don't know if I want a beer. Do I want a beer just yet? I do want to know this. I do want to have this TV on a little bit. Yes, yes. Might have this TV on for the meantime so that I can see. Anyways, look, I think I'm going to have a beer, maybe bourbon, maybe a beer, maybe whiskey. Let me see. Let me figure it out. What am I going to drink? You know what I'm going to drink? I'm going to start drinking as long as you guys hit that like button, okay? Hit that like button. We're 3 likes away. Hit that like button. If you don't know how to hit that like button, you're watching from your phone. Tap the screen a couple times. Let's get those likes up, baby. And for all of you, we're going to put the light on here. Let's put the light on here so some of you can see. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Okay, well I'm gonna start off by drinking. I'm gonna drink this. That's what I want to drink. I want to start off by drinking that. So now that we double tap that like old man, trying to figure out whether or not the car it's a real car. Yes, it's a real car. Georgia officially scored again. Georgia officially scored again. Georgia's winning this game by a mile. Let's open this up. It ain't over till the fat lady sings. You guys already know we got Jinx on this channel by one of our great moderators. I had the Eagles, Philadelphia Eagles, and one of my moderators decided to sacrifice her little bird or her cat. I ended up losing 21-0 Eagles, and then the Cowboys came back to win. So the game isn't over. Georgia is up 14-0, but Alabama can still come back. Here we go. And you saw it live. Anyways, here we go. Shout out to all of you. So we're going to have the Cigar Reserve. It's poured up. I got to put a lot. Look at this. Beautiful. From now on, we don't talk about the Cowboys in this channel. No. It's over. I want to talk about no Cowboys. All right, here we go for all of you. We're going to do Out of the Sky, the Cigar Reserve. Do me a favor, hit that like button if you haven't. We need to get those likes up. It's Saturday. A lot of people Saturday, they're working, they're working. I don't know why everybody's working, but you're working. Hit that like button. Here we go. Listen to those out. It's just so different than those on here. It is malty. It's rich. It almost has a molasses smell to it. It also has almost like a prune, cherry, tobacco. It has everything. Man, that's real nice. So we're going to cheer this for April Neal. She made me lose a lot of money this week. Was it last week? I think it was last week. Because she lighted up some candles for the wrong team. For all of you watching, if you're watching this channel and I am betting on a certain team, please go with it. Please go with it. If you got $5 on the game, just go with the channel, right? Go with the channel. Remember, for all of you, the more money I make, the more I add to the stream, all right? So for all of you, here we go. Cheers, all of you. Let's nose this out one more time. Oof. Shout out to all of you. Georgia versus Alabama right now. Today is officially December 6th, I believe. Somebody tell me, I think it's December 6th. And cheers to all of you. Let's hit that like button and let's cheers it up. Cheers to April. Here we go. Cheers to April. She should just officially not even say anything. Don't jinx anything. Don't do anything. And let's do this for April. Here we go. Cheers to April. That is insanely good. That is insanely good. It almost has like a little. It almost tastes like there's citrus in here. There's cherry, nice cherry complex. That PX Cash really gives it that nice finish. Oak note on here is beautiful. It is super rich, super rich. Tobacco note is like a Maduro tobacco, very dark. It is honestly one of the best bangs for buck if you're looking for a cigar kind of a whiskey. That's the whiskey you need to get. It is honestly not a bourbon. So, again, it is not a bourbon. It is a blended Scotch whiskey that's blended, honestly, to perfection. I will say that for all of you. Blended, honestly, to perfection. Oh, I recommend you to put some water in here. No. There is a little bit of smokiness, almost like a cigar ash kind of smokiness. The Cigar Reserve, it does give you a richness. You do get a strong note of malt, but the malt starts tuning down a little bit, right? A little bit, just tune down, almost like if there's a raisin, like a raisin note on here, right? Cheers, all of you. Let's drink this up. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, here, Manny. Manny in the chat room. Reaper. Thanks so much, Manny. Manny likes to send, thank the Lord. Manny likes to send good super chats, $5 super chats. Ever since we told him $2 is for the strippers. Can't be throwing another man $2, you know what I mean? So Manny, thank you so much for always sending a little appreciation above what it is. And I'm going to say this. He says in the chat room, he says, Reaper, did you go to oof, damn. He said a store. He said a store. We don't really talk about stores, Manny. We don't promote stores. We don't promote any stores. Also, not only that, but I do know Manny's a little bit new into the wrench game. But he said, what he said, for some of you watching, okay, what he said was, did you go to any of the events that are dropping bourbon whiskey this time of year? So for some of you, I want to make sure you guys all know, okay, I'm a big spender, so I have the opportunity to buy a lot of things. Also, another thing possible, I don't have really almost a limit on stuff that I can buy, but I do have a limit because I don't like to spend too much money. I'm not collecting. As you all know, we put it on the show. I do not collect whiskey. We review whiskeys out here, and I show you. So for the question from Manny, he asked if I went to any whiskey drop, and that's good that he said that. So I want to just make sure some of you all know, and for anybody here in the space, I do know that you guys are watching these streams. A lot of you are tuned in because, well, you're tuned in because I like to cook and I show you good recipes, right? Also, some of you are tuned in because I do stogies. I do stogies in the morning. I also do stogies sometimes on the main show. A lot of you also are subscribed because this is a man's channel, and everything I show is manly. Also, not only that, I like fragrances. I like to give you good ideas, good inspirations. Anyways, the point of the matter is, let's not goo gaga over it. Let's not toot our own horn. In the whiskey community, now a year, right now, it's about December, so it's at the end of the year. And at the end of the year, you can't say, for some of you, at the end of the year, there's a couple of things you can't say at the end of the year. One of the things you can't say is, I finished paying my mortgage. Ooh, I'm so happy. I'm up. You can't say that, okay? Of course, you're finished paying your mortgage. It's the damn end of the month, last month of the year. You can't say you finished paying your car. It's the last month of the year. Don't ever say that. Oh, I'm finished paying the car. I'm up. You can't do that. Okay, another thing you can't do at the end of the year, you can't say I just paid off a good chunk of that $1 million loan. You can't say that, man. It's the last month of the year, right? Just like the last day of the month, you can't say, man, I'm about to take my last ever breath. You can't say that, okay? You can't say you're about to take your last ever dump. You can't say that, right? You can't say, yeah, on this month, you can't say, I'm just going to go no sex for the whole year, right? You can't say that at the end of the month, okay? There's certain things you just can't say. I'm gonna go celibate. You can't do that. Yeah? You can't do that. I'm not gonna drink whiskey for the whole year, right? You can't. There's some things you can't say at the last day of the month, right? So on December, I don't even know why I said all that. Point of the matter is, on December. It is the last month of the year, and there's stores, all kind of stores. It doesn't matter what store it is. If they sell whiskey, right? If they sell whiskey, they have a ton amount of stock of whiskeys that people just couldn't afford at the time, that ended up winning on the raffles system that they might have, or there's just whiskeys that are stocked up in certain stores that they need to get rid of at the end of the month. Because it's the end of the year, right? Going on to the next year, well, that's a different quarter. Last quarter is here, right here. We're at the last quarter, right? We're at the last quarter. The point of the matter is, what Manny just asked, the $5 super chat, he asked me if I go to any of these events. And I don't. I don't. I don't go to any of these events because there's usually a line, and I'm not about making lines. As you all know, I don't like making lines for the movies. I don't like making lines for Pokemon cards. I don't like making lines for whiskey. And I just don't like making lines. I cut the lines, right? I cut the lines. Anyways, the point of the matter is, Manny, there you go. For all of you that want to know, Manny just gave you guys a rundown of whiskey, right? Whiskey does end up getting a lot of drops at the end of the year. So for some of you, if you do end up getting a good drop, congratulations. Whatever you do, be careful on your picks. If you do pick something bad, know the price. And never pick Elmer Tea Lee for $100. Also, never pick certain bottles out there for a wrong price. Just because a YouTuber tells you it's good doesn't mean you're going to like it, okay? So please be careful with that. Never rely on Google to tell you if something is good. Always rely on your taste of touch. And always, before anything, make sure, lick the air one time. Make sure if it's blowing. If it's not blowing, you're good to go. Anyways, the point of the matter is, we're about to light this up. Here we go. Chicka-licka, bam bam, chicka-licka, bam bam. Start putting some chicka-licka, bam bam. We're going to put a small layer of this. By the way, April, thank you so much, April, for adding to the stream. $2 super. She threw some pennies at me. Thank you so much. And she says over here, Pudo Pinchi. I don't even know what pinchi means. I think it means a small. I think it means a small. I don't know. I don't know what pinchi means. Honestly, I don't know what pinchi means. I thought it meant. I thought pinchi means like a little pinch. I thought it meant like a little pinch. Anyways, the point of the matter is, we don't talk about stores. Over here, me, Mitch. Now, this is going to be the main seasoning on here. Let's start loading this up. Oh, we load that up. One thing you want to do is shake it around. Good to go. By the way, the chat room, if anybody's going for Georgia in the chat room, Georgia, if you're going for Georgia, don't tell April Neal. Don't tell April Neal that you're going for Georgia right now, because Alabama might just, you tell April, and, oh, that's it. Alabama might just wipe them out. Be careful. Anyways, we just drank this out of the sky. Real good. Real nice. Real beautiful. I want to drink more of that, but I can't. We got to diversitize. You know what I mean? Portfolio has to be a little bit diverse. So I'm going to be drinking the Russell's 10-year. Let's drink that Russell's 10-year, man. Nah. I'm going to drink the Blanton. Let's drink the rest of the Blantons. Let's drink the rest of the Blantons. Here we go. Let's drink the rest of the Blantons. Shout out to Jay. Jay in the chat room, a great supporter in the chat room. He's one of our new wrenches. Now he knows, no promoting stores. For all of you, we don't promote stores out here. If not, you would see me in front of a store in a video saying, hello, this is the Reaper. I'm promoting this store. I'm letting you guys know if you buy any whiskey from this store, you will get a 0% discount. But I can guarantee you this store is amazing. Point of the matter is, I'm not here to promote stores, and none of us are here, right? The stores make enough. Here we go. Let's drink the rest of this. Cheers, all of you. Drink the rest of this. Wait a minute. Before we drink the rest of this, time out. Here you go. Time out. Manny out here in the chat room ready to put the address of the store. Free promotion to the store. They'd be so happy, wouldn't they? I get no dollars. Manny gets no dollars either. I don't know why YouTubers actually, oh, I know why YouTubers actually promote stores, because they want the views. We're not here to give the views for the stores. We're here to help you guys out so that you know what whiskey's the best. Do you think I care that a store is selling 5 bottles of Jersey Stag for $500? Of course I care. Let me know where it's at. I'll go there right now. Drop the location. Anyways, here we go. Oh, here we go. Blanton's in honor of Jay. Here we go. Oh, I just dropped the rest of it. Damn. I'll be right back. I think I need to get a straw. I need to get a straw for this. Oh, no. I just dropped the rest. Lord heavens. For all of you, we got a super chat. $10 super chat. $10 super chat. Over here, Jay. Here we go, Jay. Jay, here we go. Jay. Here we go. He says, thank you so much, Jay, by the way. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I'm going to say this. Jay likes, he likes snow, I think, because he says something right here. Let's read the super chat. Jay says, snowed in today. Oof. The worst thing in this world, there's 2 things the worst thing in this world. Stinky tuna, right? Canned tuna. Oh, man, that's nasty. Canned tuna is one of the worst things. And snow. If you like canned tuna and you like snow, man, you are a very special person. Point of the matter is, Jay says in the chat room, by the way, for all of you, if you haven't hit that like button, let's get those likes up. If you want some positivity, hit that like button. If you want to skip church tomorrow, I'll give you the positivity right here. Over here, Jay says, snowed in today. Glad to have the crew as company. Jay, man, thank you so much. So for Jay, here we go. We're gonna do this, Jay. This is gonna be for you, Jay, for the $10 super chat. Thank you so much. By the way, April, thank you so much for throwing the pennies at me. She threw 100 pennies at me, I think. Was it 100 she threw? Oh, she threw 200 pennies. Okay, here we go, Jay. Let's nose this out. This is the last bit of my Blantons, but we can open up another one. If we get $100 on the stream, I'll open up another one. I'll open up a brand new Blantons. Okay, here we go. Let's nose this out. Oh, this is actually, it's actually so, it's weird. It's a little bit weird. Yeah, I don't know why I sound like I'm laughing, like if somebody tried to poke my asshole. I don't know why, but oh shit! This right here, it smells like this. It's so crazy. It smells like this, and it smells like this. It's a combo of both. Honestly, this might be a little bit. It might tickle a little bit. Man, might take a little bit. All right, for all of you watching, make sure don't 69 after Red Lobster. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. Somebody called me nasty today. For that person that called me nasty, this is what I'm gonna do. Somebody called me nasty. Yeah, of course. I'm a bad boy. I'm a nasty boy. Yes. Here we go for all of you watching. Here we go. Let's drink a sip. I'm wearing a tank top right now. Sometimes you can see me, sometimes you can't. Can you see me with a tank top? Ooh, I don't know. Can you? I got my white tank top on. Shout out to all the. Here we go. Let's drink a sip. That right there. Wow. Wow. Somebody said something about pregnant. Don't worry, baby. I say right here, all I say is in Miami, you pregnant. You pregnant. I just gotta look over there, pregnant. That's it. When you wearing a tank top, boys, you know what it is, boys. By the way, boys, for all my Reaper crew, man, for all my Reaper crew, look at my hands. Look at my hands. You see these hands? Never bite your nails. Okay? How to keep these hands real nice? Never bite your nails. Never work in construction. Never buy Legos. Never build Legos. And another thing, never put these hands where they don't need to go. You might get some dirt on it. Make sure, for all of you watching, beautiful hands. What does that mean? That means you're just a gentleman. That's what it is. A gentleman always has strong hands, right? Strong hands. Anyways, point of matters. Let's not flex too much. Let's flip this. Here you go for all of you. Looks good. For all the ladies out here, I think some ladies out here need a good man. For all of you that don't have a good man, it happens. I'm not here to give any relationship advice, but as long as, let me put this over here. As long as you don't have a man like P. Diddy in your life, you should be okay. Never tell a man what to do. And also, never cheat on a man. That is my advice for a lot of women. Always know how to cook, ladies. If you don't know how to cook, make sure that there's another thing you know how to do good. Clean clothes. Do something that men don't want to do, right? Anyways, here we go for all of you. This is going to be the main thing we're going to be using. Toot toot! Yes, I got a toot toot that horn. We got a toot toot that horn. Chicka-ligga bam bam. Let's do this. I'm going to put a little bit of extra spice. A little bit of extra spice on here. Ooh, it's a wild bird. You heard a wild bird? Shout out to all of you. It is Saturday. I'm using, by the way, if you just want to use Chicka-ligga bam bam, if you want to just use this for your chicken, you're welcome to do it. But here's the thing. If you're only using this for your chicken, it's going to be a little bit spicy. And I don't recommend you to put any pepper. I also probably don't even recommend you to put salt with this. I'm going to tell you this right now. If you like the tangy spiciness, you put just this, it's going to be spicy. And when I mean spicy, I mean spicy. My lips, they can get red. Okay, so it will be spicy. Be careful putting this. Here we go. We're gonna put the other one, that loot. Meat Mitch, I love it. Pop it open. All right, that looks good. That looks real nice. Put that over here. Let's flip this. Let's flip this over. Let's flip this over and let's back a little bit. Let's back up a little bit. All right. For all of you, I want to drink something else. We're ready to drink the rest of this Blanton's. Let's take this Blanton's off. Shout out to Jay for getting this. Over here, they go for about $200. 200 smackaroos. That's what they go for. I want to drink Russell's 10-year. I don't think I drank it yet. We could drink that. And for all of you that can see me, there you go, flexing a little bit. Violence usually works, yes. Especially when you're watching football. Here we go. Let's move this around. Ooh, look at that. Looks good. Looks good. For any of you that are new here, be part of the chat room. It's Saturday. It's Saturday. I know our algorithm's good on the weekdays, but it's Saturday. We got to get the algorithm real good on the Saturday. So hard to get the algorithm good on a weekend, but it can happen. Okay, so let's turn this around. Looks good. Looks good. Oh man, looks beautiful. I would recommend to all of you, please use olive oil. All right. Here we go, Russell's. Let me clean that funkiness out. There's a funky smell. There's not a funky smell. Yeah, there's a funky smell. Funky smell. Shout out to Publix. There's a funky smell on here. All right, for all of you, whiskey. When you drink whiskey and you drink water, you create more whiskey in your belly. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Cheers, cheers. Russell's 10 here. 90 proof. I like low proof. Bam. I like low proof. By the way, the barbecue's on. Barbecue is on. Barbecue is on. Don't think it's not. It is on. That barbecue is. It is on. Looks good. Looks good. This chicken, man. Real nice. Here we go. Let's do this at one time on this stream. We're at $20 on the stream. $20. I'm $80 away from opening up a brand new Blanton's. Oh, we're going to get it on this Saturday. I don't think we're going to get it. You know, if you think negative, positive always happens, right? In a battery, there's a negative and a positive. If there was two negatives, you get a negative battery. If there's two positives, you get a positive battery. But if you put a negative first, you get a positive. Why do you think the people in the casinos that are so negative end up winning all the jackpots? It's because they're complaining. Oh man, I can't win anything, man. And then bam, they just won 500,000. Bam, they just won 16,000. Bam, they just 40,000 because they complain so much. They put some negative out there to get some positive. Holy shit! You see what I mean? Over here, $50. Wait a minute. Let me take a $50. I'm just going to say this. Bam, what I say. Over here, Jay. Thank you so much, Jay. Jay over here, $50. Get some Blanton's open, he says. Over here, Blanton's open. Ooh. We are going to do it. I did say $100. We're at $70. We're 30 away. Jay, he says, get some Blanton's open. 30. We're $30 away. I'm just going to say this. I'm going to say this, okay? When you go into a club, sometimes it ain't free. But for all of you, I'm going to say this. We're getting there. We're getting there. Jay, man, $50 super chat. I really appreciate it so much. You have no idea how much I appreciate it. And for a lot of you that have been here on a weekly basis, all of you that have been here on a weekly basis, you heard that? Somebody's shooting some. You heard that? Somebody's shooting some Glock. You heard that? Somebody's shooting some Glocks in the sky because their Alabama team is losing. Here we go. This is going to be for Jay. Here we go. For Jay. Cheers to Jay. $50 super chat. We are $30 away from opening up a Blanton's. A Blanton's Gold. Blanton's Gold. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Oh, now we're $20 away. Over here, Farm Kitty. Now we're $20 away. Farm Kitty says, let's pop that bottle. She also says, Wifey, love it, she said. Wifey, love you, the two best friends in the chat room. I hope both of them like cats because I think everybody in the chat room has a cat except me. I got a cat killer, man. His name is Bane inside. Bane the cat. I'm just kidding. My dog's name is not Bane. Look, point him out here is Farm Kitty. Jay with the $50 Farm Kitty. Oh man, for all of you, $20 away. I should just start bringing out the Blantons, right? I think we might get to the quote. We might get to the quota. What do I want to put it back? We might get to the quota. So I'm gonna put this over here. We might get to the quota. Let's get the Blantons already rolling. Let's get that Blantons moving just in case. Here we go. Let's just get the Blantons. I feel it. I feel it. We're probably going to be pompous open. Let's get the Blantons gold. Let's get the Blantons gold already on here. Let's get the Blantons gold already on here. Oh, shoot. I think we're going to get there. Oof. We're $10 away. We got another super chat. Who could it be? Manny says shots for the cat that got sacrificed on that Philadelphia Eagle game in Cowboys. Yes, so we're going to do shots for that. I do know that April Neal sacrificed the cat for that Cowboys win that I lost big money on. Manny, thank you so much for bringing that up. We're gonna do a shot for that cat. And the candle lady and Reaper. Yes, we're gonna do shots. Manny, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. We're $10 away from opening up this Blantons. $10 away from opening up this Blantons. It's a brand new Blantons. And for some of you, I'm gonna start taking out some of the whiskeys that we've had on here so far. Let's start taking some of them out. We're $10 away. I'm just gonna say that that's gonna be messed up. I might have to not open this if we don't get the 10. That is messed up, man. That's messed up. Here we go. If I don't get another $10, we're just gonna be looking at this Blantons. We're just gonna be looking at it. Here we go. Let's put this over here. If Edgar Romeo was here, he would have probably just blamed that. Just open the damn thing, he would have probably said. By the way, shout out to all my other ranchers that are probably with their family on. By the way, let's take us out. By the way, this one is going to be a 2025. I decided I'm not going to open up my older one. If I do open up a Blanton's, I'll open up the newer one. 2025. Let's put this over here. Let's present to you the brand new, look at that, brand spanking new. Brand spanking new. I should have put money on Georgia, Lord, but I didn't want to bet any game today. The only game that I wanted to bet today, is, let me see this. Oh, personal foul. Number 64. Oof. Only game I wanted to bet on today is Ohio State versus Indiana game. Anyways, the point of the matter is, look, we're $10 away. Okay, $10 away. Thank you so much, Manny. Jay, for starting it off. Farm Kitty. We're $10 away. But for all of you, look at this. $10 away from opening this up. Look at this son of a gun. What a beautiful, beautiful bottle. By the way, this is brand new 2025. I wanted to keep my other one inside. I said, you know what? Might as well. Last one I remember the day that I bought it. Last one I had bought, I have two more, I think, inside. The last one that I have inside, I shit in my ass. I shit in my ass big time. Like, I really, really shit in my ass. Like, I really, like, I don't know how to explain to you guys. Like, I had the shits. And I was like, man, oh man. I had it in the car. I was like, well, I need to stop somewhere. And the point of the matter is, too much info. Yes, yes. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. Russell's 10 years. Let's drink the rest. Man, that's good. I can't wait to have this, but there's one thing I'm going to tell you guys. We're $10 away, and I'm going to need to put a brand new glass on here. Okay? We got it. $100. We're at 100. We're at 100. By the way, you have to thank Jay. Jay's the one that started this. He boosted us up. April, you have to thank April. Farm Kitty, Manny. And for some of you that are usually here, I know that some of you aren't here, but for the people that are rewatching this one, a huge thank you to the people in the chat room, my wrenches. A huge thank you to also my subscribers. You subscribers are the reasons why we get the thumbs up. If you don't hit the thumbs up, well, we don't get the thumbs up. So I really appreciate all of you that hit the thumbs up. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to open up this Blanton's, but I need a new glass. I can't be using this glass. This glass is already stained up. April Neal, here we go. Let's see what she says. $10, see what you have. Open that hoe. Mod salute. She said, open that hoe. There was a song that I was singing before the stream started. Use a hoe. Ho! Use a hoe. Ho! Use a hoe. They say that use a hoe. I remember doing that at the beginning of the stream. That song has been in my head for the last 2 hours. I don't even know. I haven't heard that song in years. So for some of you, I'm going to take this out of the stream. We're going to put this one, and we're also going to be putting another lie. Use a hoe. Ho! Use a hoe. They say that use a hoe. Put a light on here. Let's start taking, I'm going to put this in for the meantime. Let me get my new glass. All right, here we go. Shout out to all of you. We're about to have a sleeper of a whiskey. Sleeper of a whiskey. And this is the glass that we're going to be using today on the stream. Sleeper of the whiskey. Put this right over here. Let's move our chicken. Oh, man. That chicken looking dynamite. Let's put our Blantons. Blanton's Gold. I should have made a complete, yes. Should have made a complete video about this. It would have been good, right? All right, look, for all of you watching, on this part of this stream, I'm going to be opening up the Blantons. I'm going to show you exactly what you're going to do to open up this Blantons. If you don't tune in on a weekly basis, you're never going to know what's happening. On the stream, we're at $100 Super Chats, and we're about to pop this open. I told you, you said 100, and we're about to go 100. So for all of you, we're going to put this right over here, and let's start popping this. Here we go. Let me show you how it is. And that's Blanton's Gold for you. Do you collect these Blanton's tops? If you do, you're probably a nerd. Who gives a darn about all of these tops? But it's cool, isn't it? What matters is that you got the juice. And for all of you, that is officially Blanton's Gold. A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bottle. Look at that beautiful bottle. All right. For all of you, BBQ, do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. Yes, subscribe if you haven't. Here we go. The hell was that? Here we go. Move it around. Cheers, cheers. Look at it, move with it. Okay, for all of you, I'm gonna tell you. Is Jay in the chat room? Where's Jay in the chat room? Jay, are you there, Jay? Say you're there. I don't see you, Jay. Jay, where's Jay at? Jay, oh, hey, hey. Where's Jay at? Where's Jay at? Imagine you're at a Chinese place, you say, Jay, where's Jay? We got no Jay, we got no Jay. Where's Ricky Tan at? You go to a Chinese restaurant, where's Ricky Tan at? Where's Ricky Tan at? We got no Ricky Tan, we got no Jay, no Ricky Tan. Anyways, here we go. Jay, I see you, Jay. Thank you so much, Jay. For all of you watching, look. Blanton's. Blanton's Gold. Let's listen to this out one time. This is the best, I'm going to say this right now. This is the best Buffalo Trace. I don't care what anybody says. You think Stag is the best? That's cool. You know how many Stags there are? You think Elmer T. Lee is good. Cool. You might think that. Cool. That's cool of you. You might think the regular Buffalo Trace. You might think all these Buffalo Trace products. You might think Pappy 20 is your favorite. Pappy 20 ain't got nothing on it. I'm sorry to say, 23 ain't got nothing on us. Here goes, one more time. I'm sorry to say, but to me, this comes to be one of the top 5. If it's not number 1, it's number 2. George C. Stagg has to be number 1, and this has to be really right there with George C. Stagg. The best whiskey you could get from Buffalo Trace. There's no denying that the smell of this is just ridiculous. It's amazing. $200 for this son of a gun. You better take my money. Anyways, point of matter is, here we go for Jay. Here we go. Cheers to Jay, and for all of you We made it to $100 on the stream. Here we go. Drink us up. That's the best. I'm sorry, man. This is the best. This is the best whiskey you can find. A little bit of pepper. My tongue is full of pepper right now. Honey and pepper. God, this is so good. Honey and pepper. I'm getting a little bit more leather right now currently. A little more leather than tobacco, but the tobacco note is there. A little bit of almost like a rice spice. A little rice spice that can taste vanilla. Vanilla is literally to the tip of the rim. Shout out to all the ladies that know what that means. A little bit of vanilla goes a long way on this one. This is promise you, the best bottle. It's so appetizing. It's so perfect. It's so mouth-filling. It is so everything above. It is just perfect. I can't explain to you unless you buy it. Jay bought, I think, 3 of them. Thank the Lord he bought 3 of them because I would have bought 3 too. He ended up finding these bottles for $160 while everybody else around the world is paying $200 up. It's Blanton's Gold, man. This Blanton's Gold is no joke. No joke. Blanton's Gold's no joke. Could I put this on somebody's belly and suck it out? Of course I wouldn't. Why would I do that? It's disgusting. I don't care how blonde you are. I don't care if you are Jonas, what is her name? Jonas Scarlett Johansson. I don't give a darn if your name is Jonas Scarlett Johansson or if your name is Mariah Carey. I don't even... Oprah Winfrey. No, we're getting worse and worse. Whoopi Goldberg. You put this on Whoopi Goldberg's belly to suck it out in Cancun? Holy Lord. You might as well jump in the ocean in Cancun and just drown. Holy crap. Body shots off of Whoopi Goldberg. Holy crap. That would be worse. Oh man, that would be worse than eating a tuna sandwich. Here we go. That's the equivalent. That's the equivalent of eating a tuna sandwich. How many of you ladies out here eat tuna sandwich? Oh man, look, I'm getting disgusting. Let's drink this up. This is so good. This is so good. Oh, man, it's so good. Let's see. Georgia, a Georgia game. Let me see the Florida Panthers game. Let me see the Florida Panthers game. Somebody said something about a good game. Holy shoot! Florida Panthers. Nah. Who said that in the chat room? I'm missing a good game. Who said that? Whoever said that I'm missing a good Florida Panthers game, whoever said that I'm missing a good Florida Panthers game, they might not win the Stanley Cup this year because they're all wounded. They're all wounded warriors, but they're the team. They're the team. They're our home team. So for a lot of you, I was just gonna say it's a lot of you. I don't know who said it. Who said it in the chat room? Who said it? Thank you so much for whoever it is that said that I'm missing a good game. I am missing a good game. I need to throw this back to, I need to throw this away. I need to throw this control away. That control needs a little bit of, bleach. That control needs a little bit of bleach. That control's been seeing all the barbecues, all the olive oils, and that control gone through a war. That control's gone through a war. A war that hasn't. Look at this control, man. I just have it out here. I don't do anything. Oof, oof, oof. This is nasty. Oh, man. I'm going to need to cut my fingers off. Holy crap, that's nasty. Damn, I'm going to have to cut my fingers off. Look, for all of you, enough with the joking, okay? This is not a funny matter. I'm not Kevin Hart. Have you guys seen Kevin Hart's new Netflix thing? I didn't laugh. I ended up exiting. For all of you, this is so beautiful. The best whiskey Buffalo Trace puts out. Nobody talks about this, and I'm glad. I'm glad. There's YouTubers out there talking about so many other whiskeys. I'm so glad. Please don't talk about this whiskey. Our whiskey, yes? Don't talk about our whiskey, man. Right? Don't talk about our whiskey. Once you start talking about something, people want to get it. And then there's going to be people that collect this and they don't want to open it up. Now, when it comes to Jay in the chat room, I'm going to give you a little rundown of Jay. Jay had the opportunity to buy as many as he wants of this. He didn't know whether or not he should buy this. I told him in the chat room, and he asked one day on a super chat, he says, emergency, emergency, one day. I think it was sometime this month or that last month. He said, emergency, emergency, Reaper. He says, emergency, emergency, I need to know if the Blanton's Gold is worth it, worth buying, because I see all your videos and all the live streams. I need to know. I need to know. And it was a big super chat. If he would have sent a $2 super chat, I think they would have still been at the store. But he sent a big super chat, and I had to pucker up. Had to pucker up and look at it. I squinted like an Asian dude. I'm not even Asian, but I started squinting, looking at the chat. And I said, holy crap. Jay in the chat room had asked on that day, he said, Reaper, I have a store that sells this Blanton's bottles for $159.99. I need to know it's an emergency because I'm scared that they might sell out. I buy this and I get another bottle for free, I think it was, something like that. I told him, you better book it. Leave work right now, my man. Leave work. Leave your house. If you're just taking a shower, get out of the shower. Just put some clothes on. Go get that. I don't remember what I said. I remember saying, you need to run to the store. And I remember saying one thing, and for some of you, you can listen to what I said. I'm going to say it right here. I said, Jay, do me a favor, please listen. And then for some of you watching, this is something that I personally told him on that stream. You could go rewind that stream. I don't know what stream it was. I go, okay, I'm going to give you some notes. First thing you're going to do is, before you leave the house, have some glasses, wear some glasses, okay? Get a hat, get a different shirt, get different pants. I said, my man, when you go in like a crippled man. Go into the store like a crippled man. He goes, why would I do? Because it's going to be buy one only, and that's it. You got to act like you're two different people so you could get a backup. And I don't know if he took the word, but I think he acted the first time that he went to buy his first bottle at that one store. I think he did act like the humpback of Notre Dame. He acted like the humpback of Notre Dame. He had a little bit retarded, I think. And the second time he walked out, he changed his shirt. He put on some glasses, and he acted like he was an Irish man. And I think he was able to get a total of two of these bottles by doing that. And I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing that Jay was able to buy. I think it's amazing that Jay was able to buy his backup bottle and have more bottles available. I do know there's a lot of people that do not have money this time of year, and then they're just not going to buy this because they don't know if it's good. And I'm just glad he asked me, because if he would have asked somebody else, I think most likely he would have never known, and next year would have came around and he would have regretted it. This is the best stuff you can buy. So here we go, talking about that. Let's suck this up one time. And for all of you ladies that like to suck it up, Here we go. Cheers, all of you. We're drinking Blanton's Gold. Let me tell you more notes that I'm finding on here. Jay, if you have a little glass, have a little glass with me. Here we go. And for all of you, thank you so much for the $100 super chance that you sent on the stream for me to open this up. Here we go, drink this up. Oh, so good. So good. A little pepper honey. Still get the pepper honey right on the tip of my tongue. It almost tastes like a raspberries, but it's a little bit of pepper. And then it just flows into vanilla. Nice, beautiful vanilla. The oak note on here is as sweet as Buffalo Trace could make it. Think of the most honey barrel in the world. Think of the most honey barrel in the world. This is it. It's so good. It's so rich. There's a little bit of tobacco note to go with that vanilla. It's almost like a good stogie that you just can't find at the store because it's impossible to find it. Why? Because it's in this bottle. Another thing too, not only that, you start getting a little bit of leather on the finish. Not your leather socks, not your leather shoes, not your leather gloves, not your leather Echo shoes. What is it called? Slip-on shoe? No. You get a little, like a nuance of a leather note on the back end, which goes really good still with that vanilla note. If you could tell my lips are popping because the pepper and the honey are going so well, and it's making my mouth water. It's just perfect whiskey. The balance of tobacco note on here, it's not to the point that you have to call this a tobacco whiskey, right? It's not to the point that you have to call this a tobacco whiskey like this one. It's not to the point that you're calling this a Cigar Reserve or anything. It has a beautiful blend of everything. One thing this doesn't have that some other whiskeys that you might drink have, this doesn't have a citrus note, okay? This doesn't have a brown sugar note. Oh, you don't need brown sugar, right? Because it has honey. You don't need the brown sugar. It has a little bit of honey. It doesn't have another thing that this doesn't have. It doesn't have a fruit note, right? So you don't have like a dark cherry note, which to me is good. I love the dark cherry, like darker fruits, right? It's good, right? That I don't have a dark fruit note on here. The main thing, really, I think the fruity aspect of this is the honey. Now, I think this is why, I'm going to say this, for some of you out here that like to suck up that booty hole when you're doing 69, I'm just going to say this, okay? When Blanton's did this, I think they put a little bit of yellow. And the yellow that they put on here, I think it's the reason why they put on the yellow is, I think it's because there's just a good amount of honey on here. The amount of honey on here, I think, is the reason why they really call this one gold. I can't officially tell you because I don't research. I'm one of these guys that just doesn't research. Over here it says Blanton's is available in limited quantities at select places. It says over here, this is a costly, what the hell does that say? Painstaking. What the hell? I've never read this before. It's a costly, painstaking way to produce bourbon. What the hell is he talking about? Let me read this. I've never read this in my life. You guys, no, I'm not gonna read that. You guys want me to read it? Look, man, I'm gonna act like I'm what's his name? I'm gonna act like I'm Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather. I'm gonna act like I'm Floyd Mayweather. I don't know how to read. I don't know how to read. I ain't reading that unless I get a super chat. Okay, I ain't reading that. So despicable of me. Why would I say that? Horrible of me, right? Why is it horrible? Because I don't want to read this. I know there's somebody out here that's going to want to read this and go lullaby and go to sleep because they're drinking some Tylenol. Somebody out here must want to go a little nappy nap, hear me, my voice, read this, and go a little nappy nap with some Tylenol. But I'm just going to say, I'm just gonna act like I'm Floyd Mayweather. I don't know how to read. I do have a book bag, but I don't know how to read. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Let's finish up the rest of this Blantons. I'm gonna drink more Blantons. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna drink something with citrus. Wow. Ah, shit, this is so good. This is so good. There can't be another whiskey that's better than this. This is so good. Man. Man, this is so good. This should be ranked the best whiskey. This should be ranked the best whiskey. You know what? This can go fly kite. Let's see how far I can throw it. This can go fly kite. Let's see. Bam! I'm gonna put that over there. Am I gonna move this? Let me throw this one too. There's a whiskey on here. Let me throw that too. Ready? Are you crazy? What, you think I'm gonna throw that? Yeah, you're mad. All right, let's put this over here. Put this over here. Let's put this over here. How I regret not betting. How I regret not betting Georgia. Sometimes my head tells me do it, and I don't do it. Sometimes my head tells me do it, and I do it. And then somebody out here jinxes me. How I wish I could take back you have no idea. If I would have bet Georgia, I would have been popping open a George T Stag right now. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Maybe I was hesitant on betting because we got April O'Neil. Man, I'm worried. I'm worried on April O'Neil chat room. Sometimes when I'm betting, I got to say my bet. I got to worry. Got to worry. She's ready to take out her candle no matter what. Okay, no more picking on April O'Neil. That's it. It's over. It's over. By the way, I do recommend all of you. I do recommend all of you to buy it. Well, I'll tell you if I tell you all of you to buy this. Here we go. After coming out of that Blanton's, I'm gonna put a little bit of that citrus, Tennessee corn in here. I'm gonna put that Tennessee corn. Yee! Georgia's kicking off 14-0. Is Georgia going to return this all the way? No. All right, let's do this now one time. Okay, let me just say this. This has a blast of, it's an insane blast of oak, strong oak, corn, citrus. Strong oak, corn, citrus. This is, but I'm going to say this right now. Some of you don't know it's a 15, but it's 100 proof. Do not get the 80 proof George Dickel 15. If you buy it, it's not this one. You have to get the 100 proof. I say this all the time. It's really, honestly, really good. You have to enjoy corn. There's a little sweet corn. There's just, it's a sweet corn. It's almost like a popcorn kind of a smell. It's like a popcorn kind of smell with a little bit of butter. With a lot of butter and a little bit of citrus on the side. Oh, you know what it reminds me of? Okay, let me tell you what it reminds me of. You go to the movie theater, you ask the fat dude that doesn't shave his beard, that's working at the cashier, look, man, I want the combo. Can you give me the movie AMC combo? He says, yeah, man, no problem. And then he gives you a big old piece of popcorn. The popcorn's so big, where every time you walk, there's like popcorn falling off the top. And then he gives you a soda called Fanta, but the soda called Fanta is a frozen soda called Fanta. Orange soda called Fanta, right? You get to the butter, the line of the butter to put all that popcorn under that butter, and you go, and the machine is making that sound. It's like you squeezing the crap out of that butter machine. It's like you're squeezing the crap out of butter. That butter machine got no more butter because lazy fatso doesn't replace the butter. So now you're squeezing the crap out of that butter onto your popcorn, and it's making sounds, but it's still pumping. You're still pumping that butter. You're still pumping that butter, right? Still pumping that butter. And then the first bite you take of that popcorn, right? You put your dirty ass hand that you've been scratching your ass with, put that dirty ass hand, you go, you get all that butter in your hand, you wipe it, you're looking around, then you wipe it in your jeans because you don't want nobody to see. You got no napkins, you know, oh shit, I just wiped my jeans, but there's some napkins right there. And then you suck on some Fanta, frozen Fanta while you're at it. You suck on that Fanta. That's exactly what this smells like. It smells like citrus, like an orange citrus with butter, popcorn, corn, and just a tad bit of mix of almost like if somebody put some pepper on that son of a bitch and put a little bit of something on here. Here we go for all of you. Let's drink this up. Cheers to all of you. This is the same thing I just said. It tastes exactly like the same thing I just described. Same thing I just described. Going to the movie theaters, having the fatso help you out. He's about to get fired because his pants are falling. He got a greasy head, but he's just a worker. You know what? I support all the essential workers, all the workers. But it gives you that popcorn, that you put that butter in there, you suck on that Fanta. This is exactly what it is. Citrus oak, beautiful. Oh my God, Georgia, man. How? I'm just gonna say this. I feel horrible. I feel horrible right now. I could have made $3,000. It was $3,600 to make $3,000. I feel like Houdini that didn't he didn't accomplish his magic trick. That's what I feel like right now. Holy crap. 21-0, Georgia. Georgia. Chat room, don't tell April you're going for Georgia. She's gonna say Alabama and they're gonna win. Anyways, roll of you look. Oh man, I gotta stop picking on her. Our chicken is looking beautiful. It might be time to have this. Our chicken's looking real good. Real good. By the way, college football, we're watching college football out here. College football is really honestly what we're watching. I don't know if everybody's watching it, but we're watching it, right? College football. Let me move this out of the way. I want to have this. I haven't had this on the stream. OBSF. I haven't had it on the stream. I'm looking forward to having that. I want to have it. I'm looking forward to having this. Out of everything that I've enjoyed on the stream, Out of everything I've enjoyed in the stream, I just want to say we drink small portions on the stream. We don't drink all the way to the top. Okay, we don't drink all the way to the top. Let me show you how we drink on the stream. Here we go, 4 roses. Let me just show you. That's it. That's as much as I'm having of that 4 roses. Beautiful 4 roses. Oh my Lord. Not bad. That's different. That's different. Now for some of you, I'm just going to say this. Best part about having a glass, that you officially have been mixing whiskeys with, best part of it is you can coat the walls, right? You can coat the walls with the previous smell of the whiskey. And that's exactly what we're doing. We're mixing up a lot of these whiskeys after we finish, and they stay coated on the walls, right? They stay coated on the walls, right? Shout out to all of you. Let's notice this out one time. 4 roses. OBSF. Let's notice this out. Oh, the raw spice on here is divine. There's a little bit of a minty, leafy, earthy note on here, and a little bit of a citrus note. But the citrus note could be the last whiskey we just had, right? Very beautiful, very beautiful. For all of you worrying about, we about to cook up. Yes, we about to cook. Yes, we're about to cook up our chicken. Let's nose this out. Do me a favor for all of you, if you haven't already. All I ask for some of you, if you want some good luck, in your life. Reaper Crew, if you want some good luck, Reaper Crew, you know what time it is? We're number one. We're number one. You know what time it is. If you want some good luck, hit the like button. Hit that like button. If you're watching from your phone, tap the phone a couple times. Right? Tap the phone a couple times. Tap the phone a couple times. Somebody says Timex. You know what? If you living in the forest, somebody says Timex in the chat room. Ripper Crew, you know what time it is? If you're living in the forest, you like sleeping with bears, you like when the wolves sniff on your ass in the forest, wear a Timex. Okay, wear a Timex. We don't wear Timex on the stream. Straight up, I'm going to say right now, we don't wear Timex on the stream. We don't wear Timex, and we don't wear Invicta. We don't wear Invicta on the stream. Invicta's for the Invicta watches. Invicta watches are for the refs. Okay, the refs. You know what refs I'm talking about. The refs that, you know the refs I'm talking about. The refs that watch LeBron James every day. The refs that make sure LeBron James, when LeBron James is crying on the floor, they don't say nothing. They give a foul to anybody. Those refs. All right. What refs you guys thought I was talking about? You thought I was talking about refs that came on a boat? No, not those refs. Anyways, for all of you, 21-0, Georgia. How I wish I had betted on Georgia. Damn. Every time I bet a game from now on, I'm not going to stream. Here we go. Let's read some. Cheers to all of you. 4 roses. Am I scared of April, man? What is this? Am I scared of April? I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm worried about April. I feel like the world revolves around her when there's a bet going on. So, for all of you, Maybe from now on, when I do bet, I will not stream. For all of you, 4 Roses, OBSF, let's drink us up. Cheers to all of you. To be honest with all of you, I sacrificed $6,000. I sacrificed $6,000 to be here with all of you, to give you guys a good entertaining stream, to cook up some good food, to enjoy this stream with all of you, and to give you some good content. So for some of you watching, sometimes you got to put your work aside. You got to put your sharp betting aside. You got to put your things that you need to do aside. Enjoy what you have going. All right? And what we have going is a great, great community, a great channel. So for some of you, I'm going to say that for all of you, okay? I put that aside because honestly, I was going to stream and I wanted to stream and I want to make sure we were all streaming. We're all streaming, watching. For all of you, we're going to turn this one more time. And that's it. Once we turn this, I'm putting this on the grill, okay? Once we turn this, I'm putting this on the grill. There you go. Once we turn, how many Charizards could I have bought? Oof. A lot of Charizards. I could have bought a lot of Charizards. A lot. Mike Johnson. I could have bought a lot of Charizards, man. Shoot. I know the game's not over. Damn, I could have bought a lot of Charizards. All right, for all of you, look, I turned this up. Mike Johnson. Thank you so much, Mike Johnson, for adding to the stream. Thank you so much. He sent a little appreciation, and for all of you, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Mike Johnson. Mike Johnson, thank you so much. All right, I'm going to start cooking. For a lot of you watching, I'm going to go get a wooden blanket, okay? I'm going to get a wooden blanket. Here we go for all of you. Ooh. Our chicken's ready to go. Our barbecue's ready to go. Oof. I just came out here without the wooden blanket. Damn. How hard of me. Okay. In honor of all of you, I'm gonna take us all screen, but that's good. In honor of all of you, I'm gonna take one more lick. But before I take one more lick and I start cooking, so far all the favorites in college football have won today. All of the favorites in college football have won today. All of them. In playoffs, usually that's how it is. For some of you that want to know, let's drink some. But will Indiana beat Ohio State today? Ooh. Let's pour this up. Beautiful. By the way, for some of you who don't know how to pour this, you pour it over here, and then you turn it, okay? You turn it a little bit. Beautiful. All right, we're going to start cooking. So here we go. Let's nose this out one time. That's so good. Let's try this out. Kirby. What a name. Kirby. What a name. So good. Let's start cooking, yes? Let's start cooking. Let's open this up. Oh, it looks good. We're going to start cooking. Before we start cooking, let's make sure that we have this on perfectly. So, want to move some of this charcoal. Let's move some of this charcoal everywhere. Good to go. We're going to move it everywhere. Good. Now I'm going to close the vents in the bottom. Looks good. I'm going to clean this up a little bit. Looks good. And now, What we're going to do is we're going to close this up. Let's close this up one time. Beautiful. Let's back up one time, and for all of you, why are we closing this? Well, as you also recently, we closed this grill so that we don't get a huge amount of flames. Huge amount of flames, right? And for all of you, I teach you how to cook. This is honestly, whew. I love this whiskey, man. This whiskey, honestly, I just love it so much. Yes, yes, I love this whiskey so much. Cheers, all of you. Let's drink this up. A good thing about whiskey is whiskey doesn't have any sugar. And not only does it not have sugar, has good antioxidants. But you have to eat. If you don't eat, what's the point? All right, let's open this up. If you could do me a favor, for all of you that are new here or just walked in here, do me a favor. Hit the like button, tap the screen a couple times. Hit the like button, tap the screen a couple times. Okay, you see there's too much spark up. Close the son of a gun up. Close the son of a gun up. Man, Georgia won this game, man. Georgia won this game. Mike Johnson, Georgia won this game 100%. Ain't no way they're going to lose this game. That's what I said last time about the Eagles. I say that about the Eagles. I'll never forget. I say that about the Eagles. Look at this. Look at all that smoke. Look at all that smoke just flowing. It smells insane out here. Look at this. By the way, thank you so much for the $100 for all of you. Look at this. This is precisely what you want. You want your barbecue smoking up like this. You see this barbecue? You want the barbecue smoking up over. Mike Johnson. Thank you so much, Mike Johnson. Our Reaper crew, you know what time it is? We're number one. Mike Johnson. Thank you so much, Mike Johnson, for the appreciation. Thank you so much, Mike Johnson. Biggest super chatter on the stream so far is Jay. And for all of you, here goes on sound. That's Jay. Jay. Jay threw some dookie. Jay threw some dookie. Jay threw some brown dookie. Oh, Lord, I thought it was only April. Thought it was only April. Over here, let's drink this up. Shout out to Jay in the chat room. Biggest super chatter on the stream. Let's drink this up. Holy crap. We got two pandas and Jay. There's no way. I guess now it shows. April Neal throwing some dookie in the chat room. Now it shows if you own a cat. If you own a cat, your dookie like panda, yellow. Here we go, drink this up. Cheers, all of you. Let's drink this up. Mike Johnson, thank you so much. Mike Johnson in the chat room for throwing some cotton candy. Over here, Jay says he was making some food. Oh, he says, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to throw that dookie. I was making some food. Were you making some dookie? Dookie food? Jay, you clicked the wrong button? Jay was making some dookie food. All right, here we go. Mike Johnson, thank you so much. All right, so for all of you, it's time to flip it. Here we go for all of you watching. This will peak. This will peak. Put your chicken far away. Put your chicken far away. Because this is real, real hot. Holy shit, I wish I had bet the Georgia game today. God damn. I wish I would have bet the Georgia game today. God damn. You know what? I'm going to say this. Oh, man, I love this. Blanton's. God, I love it so much. Oh, one more lick, one more lick. Let's pour a little bit more. Woo! You can't find this track on a P. Diddy documentary. All right, for all of you, here we go. Cheers to all of you. Woo! Ah! Oof. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. All of you watching, there's a song, man. I'm gonna play it. I'm just gonna play it for all of you. Look, man. I gotta play the song. I gotta play the song. It's gonna kill my algorithm for tomorrow. But I gotta do it, man. There's some things I have to do. Some things I have to do. And this is one thing I have to do. I gotta play the song. We're gonna take off. We're gonna take off the chicken. All right. Let's take one more look for all of you. Hit that like button. Let's take one more look. Hit the like. Let's get those likes up. How many of you just tuned in here? Well, I am cooking a duck. I just found a duck in my front lawn. I just cut it up, and now we have it here. So for any of you, I got a duck out here. Just joking. I hate duck. Duck is disgusting. Anybody eats duck out here, you a nasty boy. Let's open this up. Shit. Shit. You see that? That drip? Ooh, that's a good drip. Look at that drip. That's a good drip. Look at that. Oh. Look at that drip. Look at that drip. Oh, look at that drip. Some of these pieces are already done, but we're just gonna put them. We're gonna lay them out on here. Oh, look at that, real good. I'll flip this piece. Put this piece here. They're all pretty much. All these pieces are good to go. All right. All these pieces are good to go. Ugh. Look at this. Look at this. If you're just tuning in here and you just watched me season and you're just seeing this chicken now and you're like, holy Lord, this is looking fabulous. Well, it is fabulous and it's really good. It's really good. Let me see the chat room to see what you guys want me to cook this with. This chicken, what do you want me to do with? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oof. Looks good, right? All right, in the chat room, everybody wants me to have it with rice. I'm not gonna have it with rice. You know what? I'm gonna do pasta. I'm gonna do pasta. I'm gonna do pasta, baby. Well, we're gonna do pasta out here. Uber Eats. You saw that, everybody. I think Jay does Uber Eats. That's okay. That's okay. Look at this. You don't have to do Uber Eats. You gotta do Uber Eats. Try it out. Try it out for some of you. Okay, we're gonna start taking this chicken out. We're gonna start taking this chicken out. And they say, oh, and they say, it's his.
Let's go.
Oh, and they say, oh, who, oh, look at that. Oh, and say, oh, who, the one, wait, look at this. Ooh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, nice and charred up. Ooh. Look at this. Ooh. Charred up, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, hey, hey. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's take it to the back. Oh no, I lost a piece. Oh, it's the best part, yeah? Look at this. Oh, and they say, oh, look at this. Oh, and they say, oh, shit. Oh, look at that, beautiful. Hey, look at this. Oh, shit. Oh, we left one piece. Oh, hit that like button, hit that like button. Put it over here. Woo, we're gonna get this. I'm giving that my dog. Oh shit, I dropped a piece on the floor. God damn it. Alright, let's close this up. Sometimes the easiest things we take for granted until they gone and realize we even had it for real. Oh, and say, oh, ho, oh, and they say, oh, ho. Man, this Nelly sings so bad, but it sounds so good. Yes. This guy sucks at singing, but it sounds so good. How can anybody do that? This guy sucks at this song, but it sounds so good. Damn. This guy sucks at singing, but it sounds so good. How the hell? Oh, and they say, oh. Look at that. The guy sucks at singing. Oh, and say, oh. How does it sound so good? Oh, shit. I wasn't supposed to sing that part. Damn. Wipe your ass 37 times in the toilet and you still find shit. That was the end of the song. Yes, that was part of the lyrics in the song. Whoa, calm down. We ain't gonna play that. Whoa. We ain't gonna play that song. Whoa. We ain't gonna play that. Oh. We ain't gonna play that song. Whoa. We ain't gonna play that. Oh. All right, look, we're not gonna play that song. Okay? If you guys thought I was gonna play that song, you're out of your mind. Okay, you are out of your mind. I have extended the stream as much as I could after I saw my Georgia's team that I was about to bet and make $6,000 on, okay? So I feel bad. I feel bad right now. I want to throw up. And some of you in the chat room are chilling with your feet up. Don't chill with your feet up. Go take a shower. Go box. Go go punch some sofas, right? Go punch some sofas. For all of you watching, I'm gonna say this. If I go to Starbucks, I won't know how to order any coffee. Okay? If I go to I'm just gonna say this. If I go to Starbucks, I will never know how to cook. I mean, wait a minute. Let me repeat this again. If I go to Starbucks, I won't know how to order a coffee. Let me explain to you how I would order a coffee if I went to Starbucks. Hello, hello. What would you like? Okay, I would like you. There's a photo right there over there. It's called vanilla bean something. No problem, sir. What would you like? Vanilla bean and blah blah blah. Yeah, let me get a vanilla bean large. Would you like a vanilla bean venti bottle? Or would you like a pinchy? Or would you like a... You know what? Just give me the biggest, whatever it's called in Starbucks. Give me the biggest one with a little bit of frosting on the top. I don't know what it is. Oh, you're talking about you want the venti with the extra eyes and the extra zoom and look. Just give me that. Give me that coffee that I see on the screen. You know what? Let me just go inside. I think inside is better. I just point. I said I want a large. I want it to look like that. Okay, sir. So you want a super venti with extra caramelato. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. Super venti, extra caramelato. What's your name? My name is Six. Just say Six. Okay, spelled out 6 like number 6 or SCX or SA. Look, man, Starbucks, man, it's so complicated, huh? Go to Starbucks, it's so complicated. That's why I don't go to Starbucks. But I do kind of want Starbucks. I don't know who said Starbucks in the chat room. I just don't know how to order, man. The first time I ever ordered, I zipped through the drive-thru. I said, you know, I'm out of here. First time I ordered on the drive-thru, I zipped through the drive-thru. I said, peace. I can't order the coffee here. I don't even know what I want. These people are embarrassing me. They're embarrassing me on the open mic that they have on here. I won't forget, man. They're embarrassing me on the open mic. They're like, so you're trying to say that you want a big one? Okay, so the big one's super venti, super maladas. If you don't want that, you let me know. Because we're got the super little peachy minty. I don't know what it is just saying, my young lady, Miss Starbucks lady. But I want what I saw on the photo, and I want a large. That's all it is. But you know, sir, we got a super grande, venti grande, and we also have the extra lato, valato. Ma'am, I'm out of here. You know what? Put anything in and I just drove away. Man. I just went around with the cars. I went the hell out of there. I got the phone. I was like, look, I'm not going to Starbucks. Why are you not going to go to Starbucks? On the phone. They closed. They said that they had roaches. What? They got roaches. Yeah, so then I hung up the phone and I ended up going. I didn't even remember where I went. Point of the matter is, don't go to Starbucks. Starbucks sucks. Straight up. Starbucks sucks. Make your own coffee at home. And it's for all of you. Let's drink the rest of this Blanton's. Had poured a little bit of Blanton's on here. Right? Let's drink a sip. Look at this little juicy piece of chicken. Shit. Look at this piece. Oh, shit. Oh. Okay, let me lick my fingers, man. This is usually how I test it out. Right? This is usually how I test it out. On YouTube, one time I saw a person scratch their ass, and usually after you scratch your ass on YouTube and you're getting filmed, you already know what happens. They sniffed it. But this one person, he licked it. Anyways, point of the matter is, I'm not licking my ass. This is chicken. Let's lick this up. That's good. Black Rifle's a great coffee. It's easy coffee to find at your stores. I talked about a coffee this morning. You go check out that. You can go check out that stream of why I officially stopped buying that. Some of you wondering what did I cook on here? I cooked duck. This is duck. I cooked duck. There was a duck hanging around the house, and I said, you know what, this guy got to stop taking dumps on my taking dumps on my lawn. So I grabbed him. I grabbed him like a 1980s cartoon. Bam! Grabbed him, plucked him, boiled him, and I cut him up. And now we're eating that duck. For all of you watching, if you thought it was duck, you're out of your mind. This is chicken. Okay, you can go check out my recipe. You can go check out my recipe on the stream. It has been a fun, great stream. Today is Saturday. Today's Saturday, and YouTube wants me to ask you this question. Like the corner brownie? Like the corner brownie. What the hell does that even mean? YouTube wants me to ask you this question. Every stream that I do, YouTube always asks me to put this on the stream. Every question that they ask, I just put it on there. Do you like the corners of the brownies? I'm personally going to say this. I like the middle part of the brownies. The softest part, right? The softest part. Anything that's soft, I like. Sushi, I like soft sushi. That salmon, that beautiful salmon over rice. Good salmon with that beautiful fat. Good tuna, soft tuna with that sushi. I like that soft donut. I like that soft booty. Make sure the booty is bouncing and soft. I also like the Bavarian cream, the soft part in the middle of the Bavarian cream. And Dunkin' Donuts, I like that. Boston cream. I don't like the edges. I like the middle, the soft part of the middle. I like cow tongue because it's so soft. I like the soft part of the cow tongue, yes, which is the center portion of the cow tongue. Also, brownies. I just like the soft part, man. I don't like the crispy corners of the brownies. YouTube asked me to ask you this. So in YouTube, if you're watching, it says, like the quarter brownie, like the corner of the brownie. You know what, YouTube, you need to settle down. YouTube needs to settle down. Let's delete that. YouTube needs to settle down, okay? Just because I said Starbucks doesn't mean that I'm going to talk about. I want to drink a beer, man. But I'm done drinking this. I need to officially detox. How do I detox? I detox by eating my food. I detox by drinking water. I detox by having some cranberry apple. Let's chug this. Shout out to all of you. Purified water. Let's chug this up. Ah, man. Alabama, they're losing because April Neal's not paying attention to the game. They're not going to win. April's not paying attention to the Alabama game, so they're not going to win. It's only if April likes a team. Anyways, here goes drink some. I feel like I lost a lot of money today. I didn't even put money on this stream. I didn't put money on this game. Lord heavens, April's sending some hearts. I feel you, April. Send them hearts. The only reason I didn't bet today is because I wanted to stream and I didn't want to have the game and say something. And all of a sudden she goes to the opposite team. Last time that happened, we lost. How much money did we lose? We lost a lot of money, okay? Not $50, not 500. We lost a lot of money. All right? Just because we have wrenches doesn't mean all the wrenches are going to be in the same team. We should be on the same team. The last time I did that, we went for the Cowboys, and it was a disaster. A disaster, the last Cowboys game. A disaster. a disaster. The Cowboys are banned from this channel. We will not talk about no Cowboys on this channel ever again. We're banning them. Cowboys are out. Over. Till next year. Vamos. Out of here. Finito. 2026. Ganas. Anyways, point of matters. Look, I ranted too much. Packers. Jay says Packers. Shout out to the Packers. Shout out to the Packers. We made some money on the Packers, right? Yes, we made some money on the Packers. But then the Cowboys took my money away 2 times. Anyways, point of matters. Look. Enough of that. I feel like I got a snake in my throat. That's what she said. Look at this. If Georgia scores, oh my Lord. I feel so bad. Anyways, for all of you, $100 on Super Chance on the stream. Huge appreciation to all of you. What a great stream. I'm going to end the stream in positivity. If you haven't already noticed, believe in yourself. Forget about all the noise, right? If there's one person out there that makes you contemplate of what you're going to do, forget about him. Okay? Be an asshole. Be an animal. Forget about anybody. Make sure you tune into your brain, whatever it is you think. If you think you're going to do something, do it. Don't care. Don't worry about anybody else. Worry about yourself. That is a lesson learned on this stream, okay? Don't matter what anybody says. Remember, you take your future, you take your faith, you are the destiny of your own future. And for all of you watching, now that I said that, Blanton's gold. I love it. Amazing. For all of you watching, we're going to end the stream now. We're going to end the stream now. Shout outs to all of you, and for all of you watching, BBQ, you know what time it is. I take my own advice on the stream, yes? Right now, I'm going to take that advice. I'm going to take that advice. For all of you watching, you guys are awesome. Thank you for tuning in. The best Texas team in Texas is Texas Tech. That's what it is. For all of you watching, huge shout outs to all of you. Huge appreciation to Jay on the stream for making this stream what it is. We opened up this Blanton's Gold because of him, okay? One of our ranches. Edgar Romeo is going to rewatch the stream. If he rewatches the stream, he knows whenever he finds this, the most you should pay for this, $250. If I had $300, would I pay for it? Probably. I paid $300 for it if I found it. Yes. If I couldn't find it any worse, I would pay $300. Yes. For all of you watching, huge shout outs to the USA. Huge shout outs to U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force, and the U.S. Space Force battling the aliens over there on the moon. Shout out to all of you watching. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. Let's wait for Bitcoin. Whoa, shit. Holy Lord. The King. The King has walked into the chat room. Holy Lord. The King has walked into the chat room with $100 smacker. Okay, you know, now that he's in $100 smacker, the King has walked into the, I'm just saying this right now on the stream, $200. Okay, let me just say this. I'm going to drink the beer that I want to drink, and we're going to pour it on here. So for all of you, I'm giving you extra content because Edgar Romeo sent a $100 super chat. I'm going to pour the beer, and I'm going to pour for all of you the beer that I'm going to have. He says, John Cicada, we're going to do that. We're going to stream with John Cicada. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I'm playing John Cicada. I'm whistling it. Is that good enough? Is that good enough? I'm just whistling it. Is that good enough? Is that, by the way, we're going to take out a Frosty. We're going to take out a Frosty one. Is the English version? April Neal says, this is English. This is English. I'm doing the English version right now. Over here. I'm doing. April just asked, is this the Spanish or the English version? The whistle seems to me, April, it seems to me that this whistle is, it sounds to me like it's English. I don't know. Can somebody tell me in the chat room, what does it sound like? For Edgar Romeo, what do you want to hear? Do you want to hear the machista version? Or do you want to hear the soft version? What do you want to hear, Edgar Romeo? The machista version? Or you want to hear the machista version? Or do you want to hear the soft version? What do you want to hear, Edgar? Shout out to Edgar. Shout out to Edgar. April Neal says that she wants to hear the big old dick version. April, you need to calm down, April. April, you need to calm down. April, you need to relax. If you haven't noticed, John Cicada. By the way, I'm gonna say this. John Cicada once he met with me one time, and he had some dirty sandals, dirty leather sandals. But I'm gonna say this for Edgar. I think Edgar, he might want that machista version. You gotta do it. You gotta do it Spanish. You gotta do it Spanish. This is the machista version for all of you watching. Okay, for all of you watching, the machista version. I do know that some of you don't know what machista is. Machista is a man that wears tank tops, and he tells the woman what it is. Woman, you gave me that sandwich. Woman, you clean them dishes. Woman, you do the thing that I tell you to do. That's the machista version, okay? So we're going to play the machista version for all of you watching. You shall say Edgar Romeo. Here we go. Oh, shit. Wait a minute, time out. Did you hear that? My neighbors couldn't hear that. I'll tell you that right now.
Bluetooth connected.
My neighbors couldn't hear that. Here we go. My neighbors couldn't hear that. Let's do it for the neighbors. All the neighbors are here. They're going to understand. They're going to know what it is. Shout out to all of you. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Cuando estás en mis brazos, oh, oh, quiero amarrarte a mí. Woo! ¿Cómo puedes estar con culo negro? Yes, yes. You heard that part? I like, no. Con negro culo. Yes, you heard that part. Shout out to all of you that drink us up. Wait a minute, time out. I gotta blast this. Time out. I gotta blast this. I gotta make sure my neighbors know to put the respect on it. Alright? I need to make sure the neighbors know to put the respect on it. For all of you. Oh no! Yes, yes, oh no! I don't even know what the hell he's saying. Here we go with cheers, all of you. Let's drink us up. Shit. This is where you have to listen. You gotta listen to Spanish. Oh. Que culo no negro. Yes, yes. No, no, no. Here we go, drink this up. Con ese culo negro, negro. So stanky, stanky. Oh no. Oh, tú sabes. Ese culo bien negro. Here we go. You know why he screamed that in that part, right? Because when he opened it up, it was negro. Yes, yes, for all of you watching. Pero huele con pedo. Yes, yes. Look, man, I'm ruining the song. Look, for all of you, look, we got to end the stream soon, right? For all of you, we're going to end the stream soon. Huge shout out to Edgar Omi with a $100 super chat. For all of you, you guys are amazing. Thank you everybody for tuning in. For all of you, tune in on a daily basis. Am I going to go live tomorrow? We'll see. You guys are awesome. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Ladies and gentlemen, Reaper officially sign out. Officially sign out. 2 months singing. England, Gold Pilsner, Culo Negro, Culo Negro. I'll see you all soon. Reaper officially sign out. Shout out to Edgar. Shout out to Jay and everybody. Reaper crew. You know what time it is. 2 enjoys.